Hi, welcome back to SEVA TV. I'm Seth, and I'll be your host today. SEVA TV showcases educational videos made by students from all around Sacramento. Today, we've got some fantastic videos created by local student producers, and we'll be going behind the scenes to learn more about them. Our theme today is Be a Friend. We're checking out videos that showcase how some of our students care for others. Let's dive right in.
I want to share with you why food nutrition is very important for your immune system and your health.
We're going to show you how to make rubber band bracelets.
Stay tuned because DC Daily starts now.
Hey you, that's why you shouldn't vape.
To start off today's episode, Kaitlyn from McCaffrey Middle School shows us how to make friendship bracelets for our loved ones. Let's watch her interview to hear more about the process.
So basically, I just teach you guys how to make a friendship bracelet, and I give like a few helpful tips to make it easier. I want my viewers to apply the skills that they learned in my video and just learn how to make a friendship bracelet that they can make when they're bored or they just need like a last-minute gift or something. My favorite part was probably just making the bracelet itself because it's really fun. Even though it takes a very long time, it's pretty fun. So at first I filmed myself making the bracelet, which took a really long time because it takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I edited it, and then I did a voiceover. Doing the voiceover was really hard because I probably did like anywhere from 10 to 15 different takes on it. Because last year I did an instructional video and I wasn't happy with the result. So I kind of saw it as like a chance to like redeem myself and just make it better.
Thanks for sharing with us, Kaitlyn. Now, let's check out our full video.
Have you ever wanted to make a friendship bracelet, but you're kind of intimidated because it seems like it could be pretty hard? Well, I'm going to show you how to make a fun and cool, really easy friendship bracelet. So the first thing you want is 3 strands of embroidery floss that are cut to about 30 inches. And then you're going to tie a loop knot at the top. And the way we do that is we take all of our strings together, we fold them in half, and we form a little loop. Then we wrap the string around our finger and pull the loop through. And the first couple times you do this, it can be a little bit hard, but once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. Your loop knot should end up looking a little something like this. And you're going to want to secure it by either putting it in a clipboard or taping it down to the table. Either one works, it's just your preference. And now what you do is you take your strings and you arrange them in an ABC pattern. And then we're going to go and we're going to tie a forward knot on each of the strings, starting with the string from the furthest left. That's going to be the one we tie the knot with. And how we make a forward knot is we form the furthest left string, we put it over the string that we're on, and then we make it in the shape of a 4 and pull it through. And you're going to do this 2 times on each string. Not once, not 3 times, but 2 times. And then you're just going to repeat this process till you get to the very end. And once you've done 2 knots on each string and you've reached the end, you repeat the process, but now you're going to use the string that is to the furthest left now. So the string that you just used should be to the furthest right, and you're going to use the furthest left string now to do the same exact thing. And then after you do this, you're just going to repeat the same process over and over until your bracelet reaches the desired length or you run out of string. This bracelet could be pretty easy to make, but I also have a few tips to make it easier. My first tip is if you are doing this and your bracelet starts to get it starts to come up and it's a little bit hard to control and get the strings in order, then you can tape it down to have extra tape on hand. Also keep your strings separate, because if they're all bunched together, it can get really hard to know which color comes next and you just get confused, so just keep them separate. My third tip is you need to pull your knots all the way very tight. Otherwise, it will just look messy and it won't look good, so tie your knots very tight. And also, if you notice that you're running out of string pretty quickly and you don't feel like the bracelet is going to fit your wrist, add a couple of inches onto how much your embroidery strings are. So 30 might seem like a lot, but remember, we're folding it in half, and 30 inches of embroidery floss might not even be enough. So try it a couple times, and if it doesn't fit, then just add a couple inches. Here you can see our bracelet starting to form, and this process takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours depending on how fast you are, and it can get a little tedious, so maybe have like your favorite music in the background or just have something like going so it's less tedious. And also, if you have to stop making your bracelet for whatever reason, then make sure you have a full row completed so it's easier to know where you left off, so you're not getting confused and trying to figure out where you are. And in order to make your bracelet secure, you can just tie a knot that is big enough to fit through the loop knot, but is also not too small so it can stay secure.
What an awesome gift. Next up, Natalie, Samantha, and Vienna from Paso Manor Elementary School created a video about the importance of standing up to bullying. Let's take a look.
When you are just watching someone get bullied, it's like you're saying it's okay. Don't be an innocent bystander. When someone is being bullied, stand up for that person. Tell the bully to stop, inform an adult, or encourage the kid being bullied to walk away. Don't be an innocent bystander.
Thanks, Natalie, Samantha, and Vienna for that great reminder. Next, we had a chance to talk with Shillelagh from Pleasant Grove High School about her video, Unkept Promises. Let's listen to what she has to share.
Hi, my name is Shillelagh and I go to Pleasant Grove High School. The name of my video is Unkept Promises. The video itself has two people in it. There was a fallout, and the script of the video itself was a poem I wrote talking and commenting about what happened, what went wrong on my end and on her end. The video, it was just kind of following two characters having a conversation about like, why can't I keep my promises? Why can't you this, that, and the other? I wanted the viewers to kind of learn that it's okay if a relationship falls out or if people change and grow away from each other. It's okay to stand up for yourself if you're not feeling validated or important in a relationship, whether it be romantic or familial or platonic. It's okay to step away from things like that. My favorite part was probably just the idea phase, because it was really exciting thinking of ways to communicate what I wanted to communicate. For a very long time, I would use my art and my video skills to like communicate how I was feeling or to communicate ideas that I had. Because I'm not the best at articulating my thoughts into words, it was a lot easier for me to articulate thoughts into picture.
How special to take her own experience and produce art from what she learned. Now let's watch the full video.
Hey, do you promise not to drink again?
Yes.
Do you promise to keep your fingers steady, your heartbeat even, your heart open? That's too many promises at once. I'm sorry. Let me try again. Do you promise? Promise what? It's a yes or no. I can't promise you something I don't know about. What if I can't keep it? So you don't promise. I don't. I see. Well, do you promise not to smoke again? What? You can't just move on like this. Why not? What are you talking about? What did you mean earlier? I don't know. A promise. Promise of what? Just a promise. Something stable, reliable. Don't say anything. I just wanted an anchor, that's all. But you won't promise, won't you? And this is all futile. The stars are brighter. Are they? They are now.
What a cool animated video. Now, Sameera from CW Dillard Elementary School reminds us how important it is to be kind. Let's watch.
Oh yeah, I was born gorgeous. Oh. Hey, you pushed me. That's not nice at all. Oh what? It's not like I care. Besides, you should be more careful. Hey, that's not kind. What? Who said that? Hello, I am your consciousness. Tell me, do you want to be treated the way you treated that girl? No. Look, when you treat someone the way you want to be treated, you treat them with respect, even if you don't like them. Treat them kindly, politely, and do not bully or hurt them. Right. That was wrong of me. I need to go apologize.
Thanks, Sameera. Next up, Holly and Sierra from Pleasant Grove High School produced a tutorial on how to make pipe cleaner flowers. Let's watch their video.
Hey everyone, today we're going to be showing you a simple craft you can make for your loved ones for Valentine's Day.
Here's a list of your materials. You will need 3 different colors of pipe cleaners, including green, and scissors to cut them at different lengths. First, take the pipe cleaner you will use for your petals. Cut the pipe cleaners into 6 equal parts. Now, take the pipe cleaner you will use for the center of the flower. Next, grab your green pipe cleaner for the stem. Fold it, cut it in half into 2 parts, and move the rest to the side. Grab the stem and the center pipe cleaners. Cross them perpendicular to one another and twist together. Take the 6 petals and hold them around the center. Grab the other half of the green pipe cleaner, wrapping it around all of the other pieces in order to hold the petals in place. Keep twisting it until it hides the center and the petals. Now, pull apart the flower petals. Take the center of your flower and roll it up into a circle. Finally, repeat the same action for each petal. Roll all 6 up, surrounding the center. And now you've completed your flower. The process is the same for each one, so make a bouquet of however many you want.
What a cool spin on a bouquet. Now, let's hear from Holly on what the process was like making this video.
My name is Holly. I attend Pleasant Grove High School, and the name of our video is the Pipe Cleaner Flower Tutorial. It's a little craft that is really simple and easy to make. It looks harder than it is, but the real inspiration behind it was definitely Valentine's Day, because we made the video for Valentine's Day. We just kind of wanted people to be able to make something simple and easy, because Valentine's Day is always seen as, oh, you have to go out and buy things, you have to spend a lot of time, and really it just matters that what you make kind of comes from your heart. And so we wanted people to be able to make something that just kind of was fast, but also came from their heart and was handmade. I was the producer And I also was the director, and my house was the first kind of location we filmed at. When we first came up with the idea, before we even had the script, I had this shot come into my mind, and it's of the pipe cleaner flower, the stem of it. So the stem kind of goes like that, and then you're pulling apart the different leaves, which are different pipe cleaners. And so we wanted it to kind of show the petals like bending out towards the camera. And so that's definitely my favorite part. It took a few tries to get it right, but like actually getting it right was really, really satisfying. It looks great.
Thanks for sharing with us, Holly. Last but not least today, Muriel from Heron School reminds us all of the importance of our actions and how a little bit of kindness goes a long way. Let's take a look at her video, Little Things. Thanks, Muriel. Well, that wraps up today's episode. Next episode, we're diving into videos about how cooking brings people together. So be sure to tune in. For more content, check out our website at secctv.org or find us on X, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm Seth, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of SEVA TV. Until next time.